Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Studio. And we're here to get some more for searching for some kind of rooms as well. The last time we have done in a mashup Comic Studio in the Insanity and other kinds of epic rooms mashups OC for around here. But there must be more of those comic studios about rooms, as we're going to be checking out of the Renovated Rooms Comic Studio. So I won't be able to get scanned for a little bit for around here. In case we just absolutely going to close everything for probably that we sales. This is the Renovated Rooms Comic Studio, and of course it doesn't absolutely for this also isn't made by himself, but we're not very sure. We got for some sort of an entities as well. Nothing notice about for this is something as well. And we got user comics available for over here. So we're absolutely going to be checking out for some kind of monsters, but the entities like those called around for anything as well. The characters there A1, A20, A30, A31, A40, A45, A55, A60, A70, A75, A103, A106, A110, A125, A127, A142, A151, A161, A168, A200, A231, A237, A260, A330, A360, and finally A385. Even that was even possible for all of these entities as well. There must be renovated rooms like anything as well. So there must be the sections, could be the A sections, the M sections, and the B sections could be for around here. Starting with, for, I don't really know about here, it was M33, M60, M80. And finally, the B section could be the B30, the B35, and the B55. So there are no categories for everywhere as well, except for some kind of effects like the rulers and some books or non-top hats as well. The backgrounds couldn't be for pretty much as well, but it has only one background itself for some kind of core as well. Or many of those things aren't going to be. So I decided to replace things, not really such as possible as well. It was glad to be the same as well for some kind of rooms and other kinds of stuff over here. We already checked out for other kinds of these things. Many more of those could be for way more dangerous thoughts that I just never felt. So should be disguise as well. And I couldn't absolutely try to find anything as well. But nothing absolutely has submitted sprites over here. And especially for some kind of a little bit as well. So, what about Madness Combat? And it's absolutely pretty exists for a little bit as well. So, I may choose a little bit as well as we further going to get things. So, it might able to be taking loading things as well for such as Five Nights at Freddy stuff. Or some kind of those things aren't going to be for this one as well. So, this will be pretty it as well for some kind of rooms or even other kinds of stuff like the dark rooms as well. So even this is absolutely for the rooms or even the dark rooms as well. And I never eventually going to be telling you why. This is not going to be supposed to be. And sometimes then I might gotta be added some kind of characters a little bit sooner instead of those monsters, but I'm going to be added a little bit of monsters as well, some kind of a little bit dark, as for some sort of for the almighty entities as well. So I'll be using the A40 as well, and lose the visibility for itself with some kind of a little bit dark matters, even going to be appearing as well. So here's this monster going to be in the room as well, and he'll be in as well for some sort of this, or not a cookie as anyways as well. So I'll be right back of this video, but after a few minutes later on this thing as well. And sometimes it might able to take a while for longer things as well to be added for some characters, even though it's going to be hard this way. And so we'll take a look at this. Probably I just film a new clip as well, like anyways as well. Added the characters from South Park, any kinds of some sort of cookie stuff as well, from Scruffius, and kinds of anything but other kinds like those things from the Cozy Cafe, like the Officer as well, and the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's, and added a Chinese cookie around here by itself as well. Probably that before we're gonna be end of this video, I might gonna be asking you why that sometimes it eventually having for full update as well, such as the Everything Pie cookie, and added some Chinese cookies such as Golden Amethyst cookie, the Camella cookie, and Red Osmanthus or Red Osmanthus cookie, what probably that I just completely going to be saying for around here. So even though you know why that we added for some kind of one monster of a year since we just eventually added, and some kind of Five Nights at Freddy's characters, there must be Camilla cookie over here, including Earl Grey cookie at this some kind of an unknown museum area, and for some sort of a cargo parts service or some sort of a cargo area in this room. And could be for some animatronics such as Tika or some sort of these things as well. Nothing to repair female could be for a Cross Saint cookie. That should be added Chica and Golden Freddy, and Pepperonico cookie could be for some kind of an unknown man for something as well. There must be the workers all over here for some sort of these, and there must be the boss over here and Buttercream Choco cookie, and over here for some sort of locker room could be for it's not the hallway as well. There must be mint wafer cookie and cheerleader cookie on the side. There must be a stickman over here. There's one stickman over here, and more South Park characters like the grown-ups, and added a maple taffy cookie onto their sides like their working space. And finally, in the security room that we added for one security guard from the security breach, a Officer Berry cookie could be for some sort of from the Cozy Cafe cookie, and there must be the Nightmare Balloon Boy onto nearby the doors before some kind of jump scare could be going on for this thing as well. And that's it for today's video for right here in the Renovated Rooms Comic Studios, but instead of the characters like the entities as well, even though that we're going to be wrapping up for today's video as well. So if you try to find something else for probably as well, but I'm afraid you have to be at the age of 18 years and up to view this comic studio, or check it out of this link in the description below. And the most recommendation is you can check it out to browse some comics, but contains ad pop-outs for some kind of unknown reasons. A lot of times when you click by link like anything else, for something like for too many reasons like themselves. And thankfully, thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you many lads, viewers, and comic studio users all later by the next 2 days.